Bitcoin mining is infinitely sustainable. And I don't really like the sustainability narrative because that kind of assumes that energy production is finite when it's not. Like energy is vastly abundant in the universe. We only capture a small fraction of a percentage of the energy emitted by the sun. And I think like a small piece of the desert covered in solar panels would be able to basically fuel the entire planet's electricity needs. With nuclear power, that is zero emission and it is quite green. That is enough to also fuel all of our demands. But the problem is we've kind of regressed as a society where we kind of have rejected nuclear power and have gone for other things like wind and solar, which are more costly, more difficult to generate, and don't always function. And you can kind of see it backfiring when some of the countries that went heavy into those kinds of energy production have to rely on burning oil because they can't fulfill their own energy consumption needs. And I think the bigger picture is really often missed because Bitcoin mining is a small percentage of energy consumption worldwide, like a fraction of a percent. And right. If we are dirty, then everything is very dirty, right? It doesn't really matter if Bitcoin is 40% renewable or 50 or 60 or 70. What about the other piece of the pie? I think that is what people fail to look at. They just narrow their vision and hone in on Bitcoin and ignore the greater problem. And I think it's easy to do that because it's easy to calculate on the back of a napkin what Bitcoin does and what Bitcoin consumes. It's a lot harder to do that with any other industry.